in Cricut Design Space, do y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Am I gonna like this better? I keep holding this. It stays on here. Can we just talk about, this is harder than I thought. Oh my gosh, I'm committed. Oh, dun 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 dun, da da. I am not sure how many minutes. Okay, my friends, I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a craft off like never before. In today's video, we're going head to head on 3 different ways that you can work with paper, and we're gonna put all 3 to the test. Each one, in my opinion, is very different, and I have no idea if there's even gonna be a clear winner. But what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go head to head, make some projects. I'm gonna give you a full comparison between my favorite reverse tweezers, an amazing wax tip pen, and painter's tape. This is so interesting because when you're working with small little pieces on your Cricut mat, here's what I'll tell you. Your fingers are not doing your crafts justice. If you are stressed, frustrated, doing any small pieces, chances are you're missing out on one of these 3 options. And in today's video, I wanna find out if there's one that I would recommend over the others. I have my hypothesis. I have been tried and true, married to these reverse tweezers for many, many years. So I am kind of influenced to say these may be the winner. But listen, one thing about Tanner Bell is I'm willing to be wrong every day and twice on Sunday. So maybe the wax tip pen or the painter's tape will come in and surprise us. Are you ready to go? Let's dive in. All right, y'all, before we get started, I want you to go ahead and put in the chat, which one of all 3 of these do you think is going to work? Before we find out, go ahead and put it in the chat, in the comments, and let me know which one you think is going to be your favorite by the end. All right, my friends, before we dive in, I have a little sneaky hack that is going to blow your mind. So in Cricut Design Space, do y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Okay, what we do when we have something super complex like this, look at that. Ooh, okay. How we do this is you duplicate your text and then you turn it to score lines, but you attach it to the layer. So it's go score it right onto this layer so that, guess what? There's no troubleshooting. You're not having to manually position this. This is the hack of all hacks. I say this with the utmost confidence. This will save you tears. This will save you so much heartache if you do this small little hack. It's gonna change everything for you. So since I am a huge proponent of the reverse tweezers, y'all, we're gonna start with the reverse tweezers. Now, I just want all my newbies out here to know reverse tweezers are reverse because typically when you press with tweezers, it closes. But reverse tweezers is the opposite. And why that's perfect for paper crafters is because you can take it, come over here to a small little piece, you can pick it up, and then release. You're not having to hold that pressure. And I could like willy-nilly do whatever I want with this, which is really nice. Now, I will tell you when using, because I have a couple adhesives. This is not as simple as like a one size fits all. This is, in my opinion, you may wanna have all 3 of these. Like we realize that they work for different things, right? I think I really like the reverse tweezers because if you're using a Zig 2A glue pen, you've got to be able to do this. You've got to be able to open that Zig 2A glue pen and then have it here and like dot it, right? So you want it to be able to be flush with the table. But listen, okay, so we have that. Now look how easy it is to come over here and just line this up right here. And I'm gonna line it up. And then when I'm happy, I can just apply pressure and move it off. And I also like the reverse tweezers so that I can poke, like if there's any of these pieces, it can poke through. Now just quickly, let's take this and let's take the U, all right, here. Y'all seeing the problem? How in the world can I've never, truth be told, this is the first time. So see the Zig 2A glue pen. If you are a big Zig fan like myself, you can't do that. So let's try it again. Let's try this again, shall we? We'll pick it up. Okay. I'm just testing this out. Like this is just a weird angle to me. I can't see. So like, I don't know if you all can tell like the angle I'm at, like it's hard for me to see what's going on. Cause I'm like, wait, is it aligned? Like the pin is in my way. Like, I don't know exactly how to tell y'all that, but like the pin is like in my way. I'm like, okay, is this go right? I don't have adhesive on it. Okay. So people rave over the wax tip pin. And I think their crafting must just be a little bit different than the way, like my process. And like my process is much more aligned, reverse tweezers, Zig 2A glue pen. I feel like there's another like realm of crafters who are more into like white glues and the wax tip pen. And I think this is how they craft. So go ahead and put in the chat, like oh my gosh. Okay, Lauren, come with me. Come with me. So this is what I'm talking about. Like these crafters are different. Okay, so this is the way I've been raised in crafting is to always put my adhesive onto the piece, not so much the opposite. But as I was filming this video, Courtney, who taught you to put the adhesive where it's going?
I'm pretty sure that's what Ashley does. So that's why you have the score line so you know where to put the glue.
I think this is a different level crafter. Like this is a different version.
Yeah, but Ashley would make like hundreds of banners a day, so.
Ashley is from Celebration Warehouse and she's a dear friend of ours. And she obsesses over this wax tip pen, which is why I'm open to it. Y'all, let's try it. Let's get back over here. We gotta try it. I am shook. Like, am I gonna like this better? Am I gonna like this better? I keep holding this. It stays on here. Can we just talk about, I thought this wax tip pen was crazy. It's holding on there. So I'm just gonna hold it with this hand. Can I sit it down without it losing it? Oh, I didn't even lose it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is take the barrel-y and then I have the word you, and this is, oh, see, it's a lot of, oh my goodness. I could still use the zig. Okay, let me try to use the zig. The zig is chunky. I don't know. Listen, I don't know about that. Ew. I did not like the way that felt. I'm just being for real with y'all. I am not a fan. Oh my God. This just doesn't feel natural to me. Let's see if I can move it around with the wax pen. Ew. Okay, y'all, I'm being for real with you right now. Oh.
You're definitely gonna have to dab that out.
Oh my goodness. Y'all, this is stressful. This is stressful. Okay, just to reiterate, I take my little reverse tweezers. Okay, I take it. Sometimes I might move it just so it's out of the way. All right, I have it here. I flip it over. I do a dab, dab, dab. Dab, 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 dab. Okay. Okay. Y'all tell me which one's easier. Okay. Okay. I mean, not perfect, but not bad. Okay, let's try to do this. Let's take the wax tip pen. I'm picking up literally a dot. Okay, dot. I'm going to dot this here. I feel like your workflow just has to be different. Like if you're doing it this way, your workflow just has to be different, okay? Now, how do I get it to come off? Okay, that was cool. Did you guys see that? I'm picking it up. It's very different. Okay, let's do matcha. So I'm going to take matcha. I'm going to get my glue in here. Here's the problem. I can barely see where it scored to then dab the glue first. I think it's messy dabbing the glue first with the Zig 2A or the better. Like, no matter what glue you are, like, it's just messier, okay? So then look, we're going to take matcha here. That is cool. And then, oh, like I can't see. Y'all, I have been having some vision trouble, so bear with me. Okay. Can you all just see those, like, glue specks? That is gross to me. I'm a professional paper crafter. I don't want them, those specks. Okay, now I'm going to switch back to the reverse tweezers. Oh, I love being able to see and, like, line things up. I think I'm falling more in love with my reverse tweezers. I know I'm like going back and forth. Y'all gotta tell me which ones you prefer. Okay. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. So, if it was up to us right now, this right here, we just did kind of like a tag team. Like we were using, you know, the wax tip, we were using the reverse tweezers. I'm always open to grow. But I really like, just for the visualization and being able to see things and like just the way that my process made sense in my head, I loved the reverse tweezers. Not to say I don't love how well this works, I just don't love it. Let's check in with Lauren and see her hot take. Okay, Lauren, you were my camera lady, so you were up close and personal watching everything happen. What do you think? Had you ever used this?
So, little disclaimer, I did use this on a member-only masterclass, but I was using it in conjunction with a hot glue and this liquid glue. And it was on pieces that I had scored. It was for that little wreath, the little paper
it's like more
wreath.
3D?
So it was more 3D, so I was able to pick it up and kind of see it, and I was able to lay it down. But I do see where you're coming from with the reverse tweezers holding it, and then you get to hold the reverse tweezers at the end, so you can really see where it's going.
Yeah, it was really hard for me. Like,
now, if you use this on the side,
like
that,
I didn't even think. I literally didn't even think about that.
Instead of just straight up and down, using it like to the side, I could see that working. But I do think that it is very much, if you use this, your process needs to be glue and then pick up place. Pick up place.
Yeah.
That's where this one, if that is how your brain works, this one is going to be your friend.
Yeah.
If you like to pick it up and then glue the pieces and place them down, reverse tweezers are your friend. And you know what? I don't think it's either or. I think it's how does your brain work?
Yes. And here's the thing. I think even, well, there's this cool part. I don't know if they all come like with this, but you need something to poke through when the Cricut like isn't cut through all the way, and you just need to poke it through. I use the reverse tweezers a lot for that.
Yeah.
This is I've been a crafter for a long time and never used this. So, I mean, look at this adorable. I love you so much. And then we're just going to take our regular tape runner. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. We're just adding some adhesive here. We are, then come in with our zig or barely, whichever one you want. Do some of this up here. Beautiful. Okay, and then look. You just put this on here. I mean, come on, y'all. Come on. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I forgot to add any glue up here. So look, I can just come in here with the zig. Come in here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh. So look at that. Look at this. I swear. Okay, but look. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. Glue this down, glue this side down. But look, now you have an adorable little card. So incredible. But wait, it doesn't stop here, because we have one other hack that is kind of, I'm gonna call this like your curveball. I'm gonna call this like a little sneaky partner. Our disclaimer for the painter's tape hack: you do not want to have white core cardstock. For this hack, I'm going to recommend, and this is off script, this is not on my script, I'm going to kind of recommend you take your painter's tape. And like, painter's tape is flexible, but I wonder if we try to get some tack off. Like, I would put it on my shirt, but it would pick up a bunch of like fuzzies, and it's white cardstock, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna kind of like, I'm just gonna kind of warm it up, all right? We're going to use painter's tape to try and recreate this entire card with just painter's tape. And this is my thought, is you just want to have more tools in your tool belt. All of you have masking tape, all of you have painter's tape at home. When would you want to use it? And you've seen me use, the reverse tweezers and the wax tip pen. I now want to have just another way for you to be able to easily make this project. So we're going to take this here, and I'm just going to place it on just like so.
There we go.
So I'm just placing this on just like so. And then I'm going to take the other piece, again, try to get as much as you can, and I'm going to take this here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I don't know how you would line this up on that card to be perfect. So this is more of an eyeball. I have some tips for you. If you have your Maker's Learn brayer, this is a great time to like braid this down, things like that. And then you can flip it around like so. So you want to start having it come off like so. Again, this, I will say, I feel like this could be something to make you rip them out. So just be forewarned. Ta-da!
There it is.
Here it is. So what I'm going to do first and foremost, I'm going to trim this to be as small as possible because you're kind of going in blind here and we never want to go in blind. So I'm just going to try to, trim this out. One of my favorite things I ever learned at a card making class was when you cut, you never move the scissors. You always move whatever you're cutting. So this is a great example to demonstrate that. We have it here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add glue all to this here. So just to make sure you guys can see what we're doing. This is an interesting glue of choice, I will say. I've been this video is not about glue, but it is important you choose a glue that you like, a glue that works well. Don't use too much. Like this barely is thin, which I do appreciate. If it was too thick, I probably wouldn't use it. The Zig 2A glue pen would also work here, I think. I literally just went for whatever I grabbed first. I'm actually making a very similar video comparing all the adhesive, so definitely watch for that video. We're going big in paper crafts this year, y'all. Like, we're ready. Okay, so now you bring in your other card. Now, I will say, I did the same hack here. If you're worried about it, feel free to flip it over. So if you don't want to have any of that, I'm going to try, just because I like challenging myself on camera and making mistakes. I'm going to try my best to line it up and just kind of commit. This is harder than I thought. Oh my gosh, I'm committed. Oh. Whew. Okay. The best tip here is to wait until it dries to peel it up. But I'm not good at waiting. So I'm going to commit here. And I'm going to apply some pressure. We're going to let it set for, guys, a couple minutes. We're going to take a little coffee break. We're going to get a sip of our coffee. This is an interest. If this works quick, like easily, this has not been hard. This has been pretty easy. And there's a lot of projects I can think about that have like intricate pieces that are hard to pick up, hard to maneuver. It's nice to have in your back pocket. So I'm gonna let the glue dry for a couple minutes and we're gonna check back in. Dun, 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 dun. I am not sure how many minutes it's been, but it's been a couple minutes and I'm excited. Oh, it feels, I don't know if this makes sense. It feels dry. Okay, so, well, the painter's tape. Listen, painter's tape. Come on. Oh my. Ew. Oh my. Y'all, do not burnish like I did.
I told you.
Can y'all see this? This yanked my paper off. This is not, okay, all right, y'all. Y'all, which one do you prefer? Hold on, let me finish the card. Look at this, look at this. I mean, I am cracking up over here. This is so funny to me. And this is why I wanted to do this video, just so that we have like some clear data points on what's going on. up here, and I just want to show y'all. Let me just finish this card so it's full on here, okay? This is cracking me up. Guys, y'all. Maybe my YouTube channel this year is just gonna be, this new series is like, how can crafts humble Tanner? Well, I'm gonna try things I normally wouldn't do on camera for y'all. And this painter's hack, this looks, it's looking better, but y'all, no. No. The painter's tape is not for me, and here's why. Cardstock is not meant to be with tape. Now, did it work really well? And if maybe masking tape would work better, like it needs to be thin. I did burnish it, which you probably don't want to do. Okay, so if you want to do this hack, it worked really well, like at an ease, but the glue went everywhere. I wouldn't use that glue again with this technique. It literally ripped my paper. It ripped my paper off. So for that, that's out. But what's in is partnerships between the amazing reverse tweezers and our wax tip pen. I really did enjoy using both of these. I'm gonna continue. I think Lauren was onto something about the sideways angle. Super fun and super, super awesome. So this is where we're at, but I need you guys to chime in. Which of these would you rather do? Which one impressed you? Which one do you want to do again? Which one are you saving in your craft belt? I'm super, super excited. We'll link down below some of the glue and the material we used in today's video. And we are so excited to continue this amazing conversation of trial, of error, testing, bring you along for the journey of having a lot of fun when it comes to trying and testing brand new things. So until the next video, happy crafting, and I'll see you back here at the Makers Learn YouTube channel real soon. Bye, guys.